all straightened out. Okay, guys, how's it going? All right, I am live, I think. All right, it's Friday night for a few minutes, and thought I would go live. Get this thing straightened out here. All right, hand me the whip. And I won't give you the pizza, so went down to Domino's. Hey, major. Went down to Domino's. I got a pepperoni. I got the other one was the, oh wow, ham and pineapple. Looks like bacon too. Okay, that's why. And I got, man, just cheese. Looks like they really loaded that one up. But I guess the other one, I guess I must have put bacon on there too. So ham, bacon, and pineapple. They kind of skimped on the pineapple. But anyway, yeah, that's why it was so much more. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't order that many more. But anyways, I got some pizza for tonight and see what you guys are up to. Hopefully everybody's having a good one. Getting ready for the weekend. I don't know if you're getting all straightened out. So, yes. Hopefully it has been fun for you guys. The weekend, I don't know. Yeah. Oh no, Ziggy. Hi, Ziggy. Where you going, Zig? Come here, boy. You don't want any of this. Every time I give you stuff, you don't want it. I don't think you want pepperoni. Do you? Maybe you do. I don't know. Here, where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, he's eating. Oh, well, he's eating. Doesn't want any. Every time I give him stuff, he doesn't want it. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Lately, he does not want whatever I give him. So, all right. Go in with the first piece. Yeah, they kind of, wow, they didn't do a very good job on this one. This is just plain pepperoni. They kind of rushed this stuff. Nice. Yeah, not quite sure what I'm gonna do. Probably editing. I was able to get out, do a real quick review today. I had to get a couple of things all set up, but I was able to try one thing. A few other things I still got to try. We're seeing some weird stuff coming up over the next couple of days. I should have a review coming up in a few minutes. Sequel to something that I did a couple weeks ago. And yeah, the rest of the weekend, there's going to be some fun stuff. Yeah. And actually, I have some stuff on order. One of them's from Cuba. I don't know. So I'll see if that comes in. I don't know. It's weird. You know, sometimes things just pop up. It's like, you tried this. Here, suggest this. Would you like to try this? Seemed like a pretty good deal. It's not from Cuba, but it's a product of Cuba. I guess it's through, I think it was through Amazon. They got everything there now. Amazon's got everything you want. And I am having, I broke out my stash, having Blu-rays, Blue Shock. finally getting to the end of some of my quantities. So I'll have to see about finding something else, finding other items. A few. I haven't counted. It's not that many. Yeah, I went and looked in the store. None of the stores in the area had it. I had to send away for it online. What is it? What, $1.18, $1.20, something? I don't know. But very interesting. I actually got four. I got four of them. I tried one. Only, you will find it's very sweet. The broth is very sweet because it's like maple syrup. Very heavy on the maple syrup. So, you want something different? Try it. It's different. I've never run into pancake, sausage and egg noodles before. I had chicken nugget and potatoes, but I have not had that. And fortunately or unfortunately, last year I missed out on the pumpkin spice version. Yeah, I looked it up online to see if it was like in the area. None of the stores in this whole area even had it. And I think it was like the end of March, beginning of April when they actually put it out online. And it's a limited time, so I don't know how long it's going to be there. So pick it up while you can. Definitely got to check it out. But yeah, they've got other weird noodles. I've seen it like the Asian stores, Daiso stores. Soy sauce and crab and octopus and squid and funky stuff like that. That's the first time I saw that one. I was surprised it was online. I was like, whoa, cool. Well, check it out. You find a lot of weird stuff. I've actually seen ones on Amazon too. This one's good. A little bit soggy. I don't know. Normally I like Domino's, but tonight's kind of off. They kind of rushed these. I don't like to change it up. Usually I get Papa John's, but I want to go for Domino's tonight. And I got their special. It was $7.99 any size, one topping. That's not bad. Large one topping for $7.99. Not bad. Because the other ones were medium two topping for $6.99. I don't know if it works out better, bigger, one more topping, or I don't know. But not bad. I tried the bites. Yeah, they used to have that. I think I have had a buffalo chicken. I had one time, yeah, from Papa John's. Yeah. Well, anyway. Next one I'll get from Papa John's. I got $10 dough. The thing is, you can only use one at a time. I found that out. You can't use, if you have $20 worth of Papa dough, you can't use them both at one time. Only use 10. I was like, that sucks. No, anyway. I have not heard anything new coming out from either Domino's or Papa John's yet. Probably more towards summertime, maybe. I know they still have the loaded tots. They still have the some of the other stuff there. The loaded tots were okay. Not everybody likes blue cheese. Some people do. I don't know. Sometimes it's good, like buffalo chicken wings with blue cheese dressing. I know a long time ago I went to California Pizza Kitchen. They had a buffalo chicken pizza, and it was weird because it was buffalo chicken pieces with the drizzle, and then it had I think it was blue cheese crumbles on it and celery on top. It's kind of weird. And then it had the sauce on it as well. Never had celery on pizza, but I guess it's different. I know one time I went to Pizza Guys. They had a thing called a cowboy pizza. It was weird. It was like brisket and barbecue sauce and green onions and cheese and beans. They put beans and lettuce on it, I think. It was like a cowboy pizza. So it was like actual beans from a cookout. Guess it might make you feel like you're in the Old West. I don't know if that was all that great, but strange items sometimes some they try to pass off. I got the one the other day, the hot lemon. That was not bad. It's just, I like them crispier. They're baked. They don't have crispy skin. They're okay. The wings from Domino's, they're okay. I like them crispy, you know, like they deep fry them at like Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, those places, where they actually deep fry them, they get a crispy skin. When you do them, Little Caesars are horrible. I've had their chicken wings. Oh, they're like rubber. The skin's awful. They bake them in those ovens, and no, they're no good. If you really want a good chicken wing, they have to be deep fried. That's my opinion. I don't know, maybe some people like the baked chicken wings. I just don't like the skin when it's all, you know, rubbery and yeah. Yeah, sometimes if you find a local one, they're good. But yeah, I do not like the rubbery skin where it's like all yucky and they barely cook them. All right, so I'm gonna try this one. This is ham and pineapple and bacon. I didn't know I added the bacon. Wow. Really did not cook these at all. I could have gone on a few more minutes. Middle's very underdone. I think they were trying to get them done. Ran them through the oven real quick, I guess. Not bad. Pineapple, cheese, and bacon, and ham. Yeah, you can probably find them if they're still out. Yeah, they're a little bit better than the hot tamale ones. More flavor came through. I mean, they're marshmallows. They had a little more flavor though. I have to give them that. So And we're gonna, a few minutes there. I heard you could do Dr. Pepper roast, like a pot roast, and then you put Dr. Pepper in it, or root beer. First, also heard you can put Dr. Pepper in a cake, like a cherry cake. Add it to make like a dump cake. I've heard that's supposed to be pretty good. I'll probably put it like with a glaze for like a pineapple ham. Yeah, barbecue sauce. It's just gonna be very sweet. I've heard if you do anything, use a regular one, don't use diet. Yep, there you go. I believe it's the Cas bars. The other one, the Cas bars that second version. Yeah, I thought they were a little heavy, but yeah, that's okay. No, this is I'll throw you the pizza, you throw me the whip. Gotta switch it out real quick, or else it's booby trapped. Booby trap? Yes, Dr. Jones. So yeah, Highlander, the original Highlander, my favorite movie of all time. There can be only one, and may it be the Highlander. Best movie ever. Even Ricky Bobby said so. Like the best movie ever. Might have been the marshmallow coming off. I don't know. Or the Cas bar, they weren't salt, they were little crunchy bits in there. I don't know. It's different. They have to, I don't come up with something different every time. Oh, Christopher Lambert, he's been around. Not so much anymore. He was in Mortal Kombat, the first one. He did a bunch of them. And some of them you forget. He was in Tarzan the Ape Man. He was in one called Subway, the Sicilian. One was called Mean Guns, I believe. It was with one of the rapper guys. Yeah, he was in a couple Highlanders. That's the guy from the series. He actually has a YouTube channel. I think it's called like The Way of the Sword or something. He is around. But, you know, the movies, Christopher Lambert was the original one in the movies. Then they did the series with Adrian Paul. And he kind of took over. Yeah. He's around, but not so much anymore. I've seen him do conventions. Other stuff. Like I said, he does have a channel on YouTube. I couldn't tell you the name of it. He talks about a lot of stuff and he does demonstrations. I don't remember. The one guy from the series is dead. Well, a couple guys from the series are dead. found that out. One guy that played Richie, a couple years ago, he committed suicide. So, unfortunately, you know, they are actually working on a sequel, a reboot to Highlander. And I believe they said Henry Cavill is going to be the new Highlander. I don't know who Kurgan's going to be. I don't know anything about it. They were going to reboot it. It was supposed to have Ryan Reynolds. He backed out. Then they had another guy, and then they had new writers. This has been going on for about 10, 15 years that they want to do this reboot. And they've just not been having good luck. People keep backing out. Writers are leaving. They have to get a new producer. They have to get a new director. I haven't heard much about it, but apparently it's in the works. They're working on it. They're going to go ahead and start filming it again. I don't know. I don't know when it's coming out or if it's coming out. That's the last I heard. Especially after they had that flop that was on made for sci-fi movie. That was absolutely terrible. Hopefully you guys didn't see it. Hey, Tommy. Was called Highlander: The Source. Horrible, horrible, horrible movie. After that, I think they abandoned the whole project because it was so terrible. The script writing was terrible. Everybody in there was terrible. It was just a bad movie. You could tell it was totally made for TV. They didn't even put it out to video or anything. It was just like straight to sci-fi. Sci-Fi Channel was like producing it back in what, 2006 or something. It was really bad. Oh. They're always trying to reboot stuff or make a new version of them. Some of them, I just think they need to leave them alone. They've done that with a bunch of other ones, and they just, most of the time, they're no good. I've also heard, I think it's coming out in 24 or Christmas time, maybe. There's a new, it's a prequel to Willy Wonka. It's called Wonka. And it's going to be about Willy Wonka when he was a kid, and how he kind of grew up and got estranged from his father. And I've also heard it's going to be a musical. So, we'll see. I just don't know how that's going to fly. Last time I saw some musicals that they put on TV were horrible. They actually had that one for like 3 seasons or 2 seasons. It was Sir Gallivant or something. It was like a medieval kind of musical thing. It was really stupid. And before that, I think they had a couple other ones. Then they had Cop Rock that didn't last very long at all. That was really bad. You got the cops and they suddenly break into song. Instead of arresting people, they start dancing. And really bad. They've had some real bad movies lately. But if you don't mind them, you can watch them. You can stand it. I'm still trying to go through, they're down to the last episode of Picard next week, so I'm going to see how that turns out. Mandalorians, they're going through that one. Season's probably going to be over soon. And I think they're coming up with some new stuff. Still a few movies I still want to watch. I just haven't got to them yet. And I did get out today, and I did my review that I wanted to do. Probably have that later in the week. And let's see what else. Not a whole lot of stuff. I have heard bits and pieces and heard stuff that's going to be coming out. I don't know if they have new chips or anything like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. After he did Highlander, what was it? Highlander, The Final Dimension, or whatever they called it. He kind of laid low on stuff. I've seen him do things here and there, but yeah, not as active as he once was. He was writing in Mortal Kombat. He did a whole bunch of other ones before that. He was doing directing, from what I heard. Oh, he had a good run. Yep. Picard is a Paramount series. It's into its third season. This is the last one. And I won't spoil it too much, but for the final season, they got the band back together. So all the old Enterprise crew is all back together. And they're going on one final adventure. So that's what they've been doing this season. Other seasons, they had a little bit different stuff. So it's getting pretty good. And for the last episode, it's going to have to be a doozy. They're going to have to wrap it up somehow. But it's been good. It's been a good series. And then they have Discovery's probably going to be coming out soon. They're working on a bunch of other ones. New one, Section 31, Starfleet Academy. There's some other ones too. I'm trying to remember what they were. And I've heard Star Trek 4. I don't know if that's ever going to make it. They've actually been working on Star Trek 4, but it's not seen the light of day. They had to dump the script. They had to write a whole new script. They had to get a new producer, new director. I heard they had a storyline. They were getting ready to go film with it, and then they dumped it, and they scrapped it and started all over again. I don't even know when they're going to have it, if they're going to have it. It's all up in the air right now, so who knows if they're even going to do that or not. I'm not sure. But we will see. All right, so I've got this one, just a cheese pizza. Soupy. Kind of like the mac and cheese. If you go to Wiener Schnitzel, yeah, very soupy mac and cheese. Yeah. Well, I've been watching for free, so. Oh, and I found out, starting on 4/20, of course, 4/20, the new episodes of Beavis and Butthead. Well, if you like Beavis and Butthead, new episodes starting on 4/20, which is what, Thursday? Really? They have meatballs. They have poor boy. I don't know that they have pizza. They have chili and cheese. Maybe it was the meatball that you saw. I don't know. I have not seen pizza. seen mac and cheese. I've seen chili cheese dogs, pretzel dogs. What else have they have? I tried one time, a long time ago. I tried it. It was awful. It was fish dogs. Maybe, I don't know. Might have been a isolated one. They got a lot of stuff there. They're kind of breaking with tradition. Although they're getting very expensive on their stuff there. They used to have a good deal, and now they've done away with it. They used to have all kinds of coupons and deals and stuff like that. They kind of pretty much wiped them out. The other thing is Subway. They screwed up. My Subway no longer takes paper coupons. So if you get paper coupons in the mail, they're no good. They won't take them at the store. You have to do the digital coupons and do it in the app. Apparently they're no longer accepting paper coupons. Which, you know, sometimes they would have like $6 footlongs or a certain meal for like $6.95 or something. But yeah, I think they do. But my Subway is being stingy. I don't understand why. And I got issues with my Burger King. We have 2 Burger Kings in town. The one all the way across town is run down. The brand new one that they built doesn't do the drive-through application. You have to go inside and pick it up if you use the app, which is a pain because, I mean, why would you want to go and use the app? I don't know. Not in a while. I have not done it in a while. Maybe it's just that particular branch that's near my house. We got a couple, like 4 or 5 in town. But someone's saying they do not take paper. And I think it's on Monday. They close at like 3 o'clock. The one location closes at 3 o'clock on Monday only. Maybe it's because they don't have the staff. They don't have the scheduling. Maybe that's when they run low on inventory. I don't know. But I was going to go get one time, and it was like 4 o'clock on a Monday, and it's closed. And I'm like, what? I know a lot of people are having trouble staffing, keeping people for late night. It's tough right now. A lot of places will not open the lobby either because they don't have the staff to keep the lobby open, so they just do a drive-through. I can understand that. When I went to go get the pizza, they only had like 2 people in the whole store, and I don't think they were doing delivery. I think they probably shut off their delivery after a certain time. They say we can't deliver past 11 o'clock. We have enough pizza places here in town, so. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because there for a while, they would just scan the coupon. But they stopped doing that. McDonald's used to do that too, and they finally figured out they got scammed, so they had to change how they did. Used to be able to take a screenshot of the coupon code and go inside in the kiosk, and you can put it in the kiosk and do different screenshots and different codes, and then you can endless items, I guess. Like a free biscuit or something. Yeah. So, I don't know. They find ways around it. Then they change it. I don't know. Well, it's kind of tough right now. Things are very expensive. They're very pricey right now. Even McDonald's, and I think they raised the price again on their sandwiches. Because what did I got something and it was like more. Oh yeah, the new McFlurry. Oh, what that? Prices went up again. New McFlurry is $4.19 for a McFlurry. And they only had one size. They didn't have the snack size. They didn't have the regular size or whatever. $4.19 for a McFlurry. I think that's just my local branch. I actually found out different ones charge different prices. I think it's what ones are franchised, what ones are not. So you can get a couple cents difference. One versus the other was crazy. And they're stingy with all the points now. It's not as easy to get stuff anymore. And they've cut back on their coupons too. The coupons used to have all kinds of stuff. No, it's a Domino's. Domino's. Yeah, I don't know why. I was lucky that it was working. I've gone there sometimes and they say, oh, it's not ready yet. No ice cream. I'm like, oh, it'll be ready in a half an hour. Oh, great. Thank you. But yeah, they're charging more for everything. They're making you pay more. And you get a little less, some of them. So anyway, you got to keep your eye out. Get a deal when you can. Use the app, use the points. We don't have one anymore. I don't even know where there is a Dairy Queen. We had one, but they closed it. I think there might be one in another town over. I'm not even sure. I know they've been closing stuff. Yeah, we used to have a couple Dairy Queens, but they've closed both of them. Oh, and I found out some kind of sad news today. Well, yesterday actually. There used to be in the one shopping center years and years and years and years. There was a barber shop there, and I used to go there all the time when I was little. They had the two old guys that ran the place, and they used to have all the cool stuff. They had a drawer for lollipops for the kids. They had a special reading section for the adults. um, and it probably was been there for 30 or 40 years. And I guess they must have sold it out. They closed it up. Now it's a beauty salon. So the place is no longer there, and it had been there a good 40 years. Well, I think the guys might have had retired, and then maybe someone else took over, and then when everything got shut down, I think they kind of closed it down. They probably never came back from it, and then they just probably sold it off. And someone else took it over, and now it's some new American beauty salon or something. Yeah, that's too bad. That was one of the old style barber shops with the barber pole and the um, you know, the guys and it. You know, everybody went in there. It was a strict barber shop. Guys went in there. They hung out. They would do the shave. They would do the uh, the regular haircuts. No nonsense. None of this new wave stuff and new fangled stuff. It was old style. The barber chairs, the straight razors, all that stuff. Yeah, it's kind of sad to see it go, but I could understand it. It has been pretty much an institution. It was tucked away in a back corner, um, many many years. All right, have a good one. Thanks. Yeah, we only have. I was looking up. We only have like I think there's 2 or 3 barbershops left in all of the town. We used to have a lot more. Most of them are like, super cuts and beauty salons and styling places, but there's only like 1 or 2 actual barbershops that are left with the good old barber pole and the, you know, old fashioned stuff. So kind of, I don't know. It's kind of, most people aren't even going to get that. And I haven't been got a haircut forever. So just wear a hat. Oh, yeah, yeah, I got the. Yeah, I think I couldn't even tell you what a haircut at those places go. I know Supercuts is probably about like $22 or $23. That's just for the standard, Supercut. And then if you go to the beauty salon, they're gonna charge more because, it's a style and a whatever. Yeah, like I said, I just keep it trimmed myself. I don't let it go wild. I haven't actually gone to an actual barber shop or a stylist for a long time, so it's good. But yeah, some people, they're into it. They want to get all the frosting, the perms, the cut the styles, and all that certain way. So it's okay. Maybe one day I'll splurge or whatever, but for now, it's okay. So there's still a lot of stuff out there. Waiting to see if anybody else is coming in. So what else? Have not really seen anything interesting or weird. Um, no real weird products coming out. Like I said, I've every once in a while on Amazon I do see some that are like off the wall, like the breakfast noodles. That was weird. Um, Sometimes candies, drinks, weird flavors of soda. I've seen that. Stay tuned Sunday. Hmm. We'll see. The first of a few. The strange one. And last night was I tried something last night. It was disappointing, I'll tell you that. Oh, we'll see how the other ones go. What else? Uh, hey Ziggy, where are you going? Ziggy, where are you going? Bye. You get kicked out? Yeah, Tazzy kicked him out. Sorry. Tazzy's over there. He kicked him off the chair. Poor cat. Sometimes they just don't like to share it. He doesn't like to stay there. So, hey Scott, how's it going? Yeah, we're just chilling. I had a bunch of pizza and kind of taking a break from it. And I'm drinking Blue Shock Rays. It's okay. I don't know. Like I said, got out today. I did a review. I got to get that worked up, and then yeah, a bunch of other stuff. Just kind of trying to keep it together and keep it going. Um, yeah, take it easy and just trying to get everything all sorted out and stuff. Got a handle on it, and you will probably see some improvements in the next starting, I think, Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, Monday you'll see some improvements. Hopefully, I don't know if you'll notice it or not, but I still have a lot of older videos that I've got still to do. I got to figure those out, but things sort of be changed up a little bit. Hopefully, there'll be some improvements. I don't know if you notice any of the sound quality or the picture quality is any better. I think it's also limited by YouTube as well. Whatever YouTube decides to put as a transmission rate, sometimes they kind of tone down the bandwidth and you don't get as good a quality. It all depends. I think sometimes it's also your area and what rate you can broadcast at. Hopefully they'll figure it out. So let's see what else. Hey Ziggy, what you doing? Ziggy, where are you going? Yeah, he doesn't know what he wants. Try to give him stuff and he doesn't want it. Every once in a while he'll get some of the food, like he'll have chicken, or if I got like hamburger or something, he likes that. But he only takes a little couple pieces and then he's done. He's kind of finicky on that. So he's been pretty good today. Not been yelling too much, and then Tazzy's sleeping and everybody else is sleeping. So it's fairly quiet here today, thankfully. And let's see, rest of the week. I got the next week, yeah. And then the one after that is when I go back to testing. So I've got another week that I don't have to do testing, and yeah, that's going to give me a little bit of break, but I think it's only 4 days. So we'll see how that goes. And then let's see what else. Haven't really seen a whole lot of new stuff coming out. I haven't really heard much about new product lines or anything that's coming out, chips or candies or anything like that. I have seen some weird ones that I've been looking for. I would just keep my eyes out and look for a lot of different things. So hopefully I could find them. And then what else? I really haven't heard anything big coming out. I know a couple of items are coming out. The volcano menu from Taco Bell. They did put out a new item yesterday, I believe it was. It came out. And unfortunately, Taco Bell, they're not very original. It's basically the stuff that they already have, and then sometimes they put a different sauce or a different thing on there and call it something different. But this time, yeah, wasn't all that original, I guess. They have other ones that sometimes they come up with, and then they do different stuff to it, and then they call it all brand new. It's like, all right, all brand new. So they need to get a whole new menu or a whole new gameplay, I guess. They need to rework the whole thing and make it like a whole different thing. Like I know it's like um, steak, chicken, beef, and then like beans. But what they need to do is like shrimp, fish, um, I don't know, chorizo. Uh, they do have some breakfast items. I've tried their breakfast items. I wasn't really enthused with them. Their scrambles and some of those, and they're very tiny now, so they're not really worth it. And then what else they have? Yeah, they just need to rework it. McDonald's is getting really lazy on their menu, so they need to redo it. Oh, I heard that Jack in the Box is coming out with their Pineapple Express again on 420. There you go. So if you're a fan of the Pineapple Express from Jack in the Box, 420, that's going to be, I believe it's Thursday. So they're going to have that one. They may have other munchies or other things. I don't know if they're going to bring back stuff or if they're going to come up with a new item maybe. Hey, Gorilla. Oh, you know what? That would be cool is if they actually came out with um, the Pineapple Express, and then they should do that Wakey Bakey Hash again for 420. I wonder if Wingstop is going to do. Jack in the Box has Pineapple Express milkshake. It's pineapple and I think cream. Well, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be a tie-in to. They had it out last year. I actually tried it. It was actually pretty good. It's pineapple and cream and whipped cream, and it was pretty good. And I wonder if Wingstop is gonna. I haven't heard anything. And then last year they did the. Oh God, what was it? The wings with the herbs or whatever on it. I tried them. The 420 wings, I believe it was. It was one day. Hey, dang! It was a one day, and it was the uh, special herb wings. They were very strange. They had that spice on it. Very strange. Very. I mean, it had a sauce and it had that. And it wasn't really parsley. It was something else. But it was only for one day. It was for 420. Actually, I think it was for 1 or 2 days around 420. But very weird. I haven't heard that they're going to do that one, so they may not do that this year. Uh, but I did hear they were coming out. Said to watch your app on 420, and they're going to have that out. They may. I'd like to see that wakey bakey hash again. With hash browns with eggs and cheese, and I believe bacon. I think that's what it was. But everybody's into the 420, that go for it. But that's coming up next. I think they're going to have a whole big thing in San Francisco this year again. They closed it down last year, the one before. Everybody just gathers on a hill and they just kind of let them do what they're going to do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. The only thing I heard was the Pineapple Express. That's what it's coming back. They may have other items coming out for 420. Or they may bring back stuff. Lately, they've been bringing things back. They're not really putting anything new. But we'll see if they do. I know they've been doing the popcorn chicken, and then they were doing the fish for Lent, but I think that's going to be gone. And they were doing the mint mobile shake. I never got to that. I'm not going to try that one. Wasn't that wonderful of a thing. And oh yeah, I know what else they're having. I did see it for I like it. I did see they're doing the Pineapple Express, and they're also doing a pineapple Red Bull, because they had the grape and the red, the berry days and the red days. That was the drinks mixed with the Red Bull. They're doing another one on 420. It's going to be pineapple yellow. So it's going to be pineapple like juice or syrup or whatever mixed with the Red Bull. $5 for a small cup. But that's coming out with that Pineapple Express. So I might try that one again. That was kind of cool. I like the Red Bull. I like the kick. I always like pineapple too. Oh, maybe one. I'm not really drinking as much energy drinks anymore. I am drinking one tonight. That's all. That's all I'm having. Once in a while I get the Coke. Been trying to get the zero caffeine Coke too. It's hard to find, or I'll get a like a cherry Coke or something. But I'm really not drinking all that much, energy drink wise. Uh, maybe one a day, if that. Most of the time, I really don't drink all that many. I'll drink um, zero sugar Coke, or I'll drink Mountain Dew or something like that. Yeah, a lot of people can't handle it. If the intense caffeine, they can't get into it. My mom tries to stay away from caffeinated stuff. That's why I try to get the caffeine-free Coke and all that. Some people just can't handle it. They've also now got the smaller cans of Coke. Yeah. Well, some of these aren't too bad because they're natural. They're like green tea. They're like the green tea extract, caffeine from a green tea. So they're not that artificial adrenaline and stuff. They're not that bad. Yeah. Sorry for the toilet. R.I.P. to your toilet bowl. Yeah. But like I said, I try to stay away from. Uh, I try to stay away from. Like I said, I have only been drinking one or two here and there. Not as many as I used to. Most of the time, I just put a lot of ice, and I'll get like a can of soda a day, maybe. Yeah, they actually have. I've heard that Bang energy drinks, they have no caffeine in some of their ones. Oh, hey, Hayes. How's it going? There are some that are non-caffeinated. So if you wanted to go that one. Oh, yeah. I still got a couple that I got to do. Guru, I got code, or um, I think it's 7, code 7 or something like that. Monster. I've done all the monster ones. I still have a couple other ones floating around here. Yeah, Monster and the original like Red Bull have a lot of that taurine and all that stuff. That's the ones that are loaded with the energy drinks. So yeah, so stay away from those if you can. The original ones, the high caffeine, the original ones like Red Bull, um, the original Monster, what's it, Rockstar. Those tend to be really high in all that taurine and guarana and all that other stuff. That's the bad stuff. So stay away from those if you can. And but like I said, I'm not having this many anymore. I like Red Bull too. Like I said, Jack in the Box is going to have their pineapple Red Bull mix or whatever coming up on 420. So if you're a fan of that, then they're going to have their pineapple express milkshake. That's coming up. I did see about that. So if you're a fan of those ones, go out and do it. Actually, I still have the one I gotta. I'm gonna have to sit down and do this. I got those little mini vodka ones, and I got Red Bull. So I was gonna mix the two, but I got to do it on a night when it's not a problem. And I'd like to see if they do that wakey bakey hash again for 420. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. And I know Buffalo, or what was it? Wingstop did that weird herb thing last year. I don't think they're doing it this year. The baked, what was it? Baked wings or something like that. Half baked wings, or I can't remember what it was. It had some kind of herbs on them. It was very strange. So it was regular, I think it was like barbecue sauce, and then it had this special herb blend that they put on top. And it was very strange. It wasn't anything illegal, but it was, just a strange herby blend. It was like really weird. It was like I said, only for the one day, or I think it was like 2 days around 420. So keep your eye out if they're going to do that again this year. Probably not. And I haven't heard anything else. Weird stuff, mushrooms or edibles or who knows. But I haven't heard too much about that. And then, yeah, all the other stuff. Like I said, got a bunch of pizza tonight at Domino's, so I'm kind of taking a break from that. I'll probably have leftovers for tomorrow. Just regular pizza. And the place that I went to, man, it was hopping next door to the Domino's. They have a bar. I could hear the people. They were doing karaoke. Yeah, there are some that are very concentrated. What did I get? I got a one. I just did one, and it was super concentrated on the. Um, oh, it's that Prime. That's right, the Prime. I've been trying these new Prime energy drinks, and they're the thin cans, and then they're like 200 milligrams for the little thin cans. So a little bit concentrated. The one I did like, and I can't find it anymore, is the Monster Max. That was like all turbocharged, and it had nitro in it, and everything was like whipped up, and that thing had a lot of caffeine in it, man. Those were good. Those got you going, but I can't find them anymore. I think they kind of. Yep. I have a couple of. I've tried a couple. I've got a couple more. They had energy drinks, and I just found some hydration ones. I still got to try those. But yeah, there for a while, that Logan Paul drink was almost impossible to find. Something about that was in Costco, and they were selling out as quickly as they could put them on the shelves. People couldn't find it. It was all the rage for a while. I have not, but like I said, I'll drink one a night. You know, I do the review, I drink the one, and then I'm good. But um, I don't do overkill. Some people were doing like two and three and four of them a day, and that's way too many. So I have been trying to stay away from. There were a couple of them that were super concentrated. That one I had was cocaine. Yeah, actually, I tried some of those Kickstart Mountain Dew ones. Was not. It was very weak. It didn't taste real good. There's been a couple of them and then those. I would not recommend them. The Mountain Dew energy drinks. They were not good. They've been doing the Code Red. They did the Baja Blast. They did the Pitch Black one. Then they had all the other ones, and they're not good because they got zinc in them. It's supposed to help you with immunity, but that zinc, it tasted like metallic-y, and it was not very good. But if you like that and you want to have your immunity, and that go for it. But no, did not care for it. I would rather have the regular pitch black or code red or anything like that. When they tried to do that energy drink and put all those taurine and stuff in them and zinc and metallic, it ruined the flavor. Like I said, just stick with the regular stuff. Yeah, the energy drink just was not good. And now I heard they got a new one, Major Melon. I don't even think I'm going to try that one. I'm just going to stay away from it. Major Melon Energy. Huh. Haven't tried that. But there's a lot of weird stuff. And then they have coffee drinks now with they had a peanut butter and jelly coffee drink. They had all different kind of hazelnut and Java drinks are mixed with everything. They had the Coke and coffee. I didn't even want to try that. I heard it was not good. I think they discontinued it. You still find it, but yeah, not a fan. I don't know. And I've seen other things like that. So I guess it's all your preferences. A lot of people just like water, plain water, or water with juice, sparkling water. I've tried some of those unflavored waters, hint of flavor. Those are okay. Sparkling waters with like a little bit of flavor to them. They're all right. I don't really care for them all that much. I like a little bit of flavor to them, or a little juice or something like that. Or teas. Teas are good. Peach tea. Yeah, peach tree, raspberry, all kinds of different ones from there. They've got all kinds of different brands now. Lipton, Brisk. Um, some of the other ones are doing teas. I know Bang does a lot. Um, some of these other energy teas, so they're not bad. Arizona is kind of a big one. There's just so many things to try for. They got different drinks, different things, different blends, all that. That's why I tried to been taking polls and stuff for whatever you guys like, trying to mix it up and make it different. Oh yeah, you saw the Cas bars. That was a triple chocolate. That one was better. I liked it better than the caramel ones, but that's just me. I like caramel, but I just don't like a ton of caramel. But that's just personally me. But yeah, they were very decadent, very small too. So yeah, I've been seeing them in the stores now. I just went to my grocery store. I saw them there. They were about $5 for a box. So, and I did not see them on sale. Yeah, they had to get the box opening. Some people just tear the end off and go for it, but they're not bad. A little bit more than the bouncers. Those were like, yeah, nothing. Like little donut holes. And so yeah, that's a new one. Casbar, you want to try that one? Haven't heard anything else coming out. I know they have the other ones, Little Debbie, Krusty Cake. There's a couple other ones that are kind of like Entenmann's, I believe that's another one. Got a lot of stuff there. Yeah, it would. If you like milk and stuff like that, it would probably be good. But yeah, very decadent, just very small. Not like the cupcakes or anything like that. A little bit smaller or close. I heard they are actually coming out with. Now this is interesting. I know Little Debbie has cosmic brownies. They're the little brownies with the little M&M pieces or whatever on the rainbow sprinkle things on the top. They're coming out with cosmic cupcakes. So I heard they're coming out with cupcakes, and they have the frosting and then the little rainbow bits on top. So if you like cosmic brownies, they're coming out with cosmic cupcakes. I don't know when, I just saw a thing about that they're coming out with it. I was like, oh, cool. And of course, if you want to go to the East Coast, they've got Drake's Cakes, which is like a Hostess ripoff. They got a little bit different names, are a little bit different. I tried almost all of them, I think, except for the Devil Dogs. I couldn't find those. But yeah, they had the Yodels, the Funny Bones, the Ring Dings. Yeah, there was a couple other ones too. They're like the Hostess ones. Ho-hos, ding-dongs, Twinkies, whatever. It's all a little bit different. Always is something competitive out there. And I guess it depends on what part of the country you're in. When I got those, I had to send out to the East Coast for those. And I think I think it was from Target, and they put a thing in there that said they won't ship the Drake's Cakes unless you have $35 worth of product. So you had to have $35 worth of product before they would ship them. I don't know why, I guess. Yeah, I just don't like the coconut zingers. I like the vanilla or the devil's food. They're good. Do not care for the raspberry coconut. Never cared for that. And I don't like the snowballs either because I don't like coconut. So pass on those two. But yeah, the other ones are good. The pies, the ding dongs, the ho hos, the cupcakes, the um. I haven't seen them too much. They used to have them, but they're really tough to find. It's the Suzy Q's. That's just the like sponge cake with the frost. No frosting. It's just got the cream in the middle. Have not found those too often. They're hard to find. I wish they would bring back the Hostess. What was it called? The Hostess outlet. They used to have a little outlet here before Hostess went under. You can go to these little they were just little outlets, and they had like day old bread, hosted the Twinkies, the cupcakes and stuff that had been on the shelf for a while, and they were discounted because they were getting close to expiration date. So they'd mark them down. And then they had like the pies. I remember it was like 10 for $1 on the pies. And then they had the Wonder Bread, Dale Wonder Bread. And I remember they used to have the, what was it, Flavor Aid or whatever it was, the like it wasn't Kool-Aid, but it was a knockoff brand. And you had to put the sugar in them, and they were little packets, and you get like 10 for $1. All the different ones. You go there and you pick up stuff for your lunch because you could get Twinkies and cupcakes and ding dongs and whatever, breads and rolls and all that stuff. And like I said, some of them were day old. Some of them been around for a little while or getting close to their expiration date, but they really did knock them down quite a bit. You know, like a box of Twinkies was like, back then it was like $2 maybe, or $1.50. Yeah, so, but unfortunately, when Hostess went under, they closed all the outlets. And when they reopened them, they just never reopened the outlets. So, sad day to say. I have not seen the Chocodiles either, or whatever they're called, fudge-covered Twinkies. I cannot find those anymore. They were, for a while, they were called Chocodiles. They were chocolate-covered Twinkies. I suppose you could do your own. Just get some Twinkies and then put fudge on them and do it that way. Or melt a chocolate bar, coat it up that way. But yeah, I don't know. It's just not like what I remember. And they kind of changed the formula a little bit from what they used to have. So Nothing is the same. All the cereal formulas, they've taken all the sugar and all the good stuff out of it and put in all that nasty healthy stuff. Just what kids don't want is all that nasty multigrain and whole grain oats and whatever that tastes no good. And they take out the marshmallows and they put in the whatever healthy vitamins and minerals. No one wants that. Oh yeah. If you go there now, a box of cereal is like $6 for a family size one. Actually, I've got some that I gotta get to. I got 2 boxes of cereal and I've got some other stuff, and I'm gonna do a recipe, hopefully, in the next little while for those. I think it was like $4 for a box of cereal. Depends on the cereal too. Like, some of the better ones are a little more expensive, but things like Frosted Flakes. I haven't been there. It's hit and miss with grocery outlet though. Sometimes you go in there, they have nothing. Sometimes they got a lot of cool stuff. Uh, yeah, I don't know. A lot of times I'll see chips and I'll see drinks and I'll see frozen stuff. Last couple times they didn't really have much. So, but sometimes you find them, sometimes you don't. It's all, like I said, it's all hit and miss. It'll be there one week and it won't be there another week. So I think it's whatever they get overstocked. Yeah, I don't know. I go there once in a while. But you can't ever count on it having the same item every time. They rotate the stock, it goes away. Same with the 99-cent store and the Dollar Tree. They don't always have stuff. They sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Like I went in there that one time and I got those champagne bangs, but they don't have those anymore. Or I got um the Monster Max. They don't have that anymore. Those are all sold out. What else did they have? The Cakesters. They used to have those, but they were like single packs, so I don't know if they have that anymore. Sometimes they had like classic candy and stuff in there. Not so much anymore, so it's hit and miss with them. I don't know, every once in a while I'll drop in, but I just haven't seen much. Well, they at one point they did have them, but I think they stopped doing them. Walmart used to have them. Deep fried Twinkies and deep fried Oreos, they were in a freezer section and they had them, but I think they've discontinued them. Uh, guess you could kind of make your own. You just have to make a batter and deep fry it yourself. A lot of times they would have them at festivals or carnivals or a fair, or if you had a really good fish and chip shop, I guess you could bring one in and ask them could they batter it and deep fry it. Although it would probably taste like fish. I don't know. Maybe they have the a special one that does like French fries or something. But that would be an idea. So I have had it one time. Yeah, you could do it that way, but you really have to put like a batter on top or dip it in a batter. I don't know. I've never tried that. I never tried it myself, although I've heard that it's supposed to be good. Deep fried Snicker bar, um, some of those other ones, Mars bar, uh, maybe Twix, Milky Way, Three Musketeers. If you just batter them and deep fry them, those might be good. I don't know, deep fried cupcakes, deep fried. What else would be deep fried cupcakes? Ding dongs, ho hos. Those might be okay, but yeah, you just have to really batter it and deep fry it. They're very greasy too. Then you gotta drain all the grease off and make sure you don't over fry it. They used to have a lot more. They just don't have it so much anymore. They've kind of got rid of the products. And there for a while, they were having, yeah, deep fried Oreos. Then they had the golden Oreos, and then they had the deep fried um, regular ones, and then they had the Twinkies, and I think they had. I want to say there was another one, but they got rid of them. I don't even know if they still have those ones. I tried them. They were the deep fried Taki uh, Taki rolls, pizza rolls, or whatever. They were actually pretty good. They were lime and chili, and then they had like cheese in the middle, and you put them in like an air fryer. They were actually pretty good. They might still have them. Deep fried Taki rolls, I think they call them. I don't know if they still have those or not. I did a review on them a couple months back. Only found the one flavor, so they were pretty good. They might still be around if you could look for them. I think I got them at Target. But they didn't really have a whole lot of cheese in them, so they were kind of small, but they were good. And then they have deep fried mozzarella, deep fried pickles, poppers. What else do they have? Nuggets, of course. Pizza rolls, all that kind of stuff. You could always find that. I haven't seen anything really unusual though lately. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. A lot of times I'll try them, but then they'll like discontinue them. They don't catch on. I don't understand why. Every time I find something good and I go and get it, and then it's like I go back and look, it's gone. They used to have that White Castle Ghost. It was White Castle Ghost pepper um, breakfast sliders. It was like sausage and ghost pepper cheese, and that was actually really good. But then they discontinued that particular one, and then they had a lot of other ones. They've actually discontinued a lot of them. So I hate when they do that though. You find something good and then it's like gone. Oh well. Then they'll try something else and it won't catch on, and then they'll have an unclose out. Every time I find something good, they get rid of it. So stock up while you can. Sometimes, if you see it, stock up. Like I said, the weird pancake and maple syrup noodles, those were weird. So if you want to try those, go for it. Strange. Always coming up with something unique or unusual. So try it, check it out. Never see. So let's see. The rest of the week, be working on some stuff, and then I'll probably be back on Monday doing some other stuff. Got to get everything taken care of, and then I'll put some reviews out. You'll see a few more reviews over the weekend. I don't think I'm going to have any double up or whatever, but you'll see that. Stay tuned for Monday. Hopefully you'll notice a little bit something a little bit different about the review. I don't know. Maybe the sharp-eyed people will check it out, but other than that, yeah, not a lot of interesting stuff going on. So I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I hope everybody, find something good, find something to occupy your time. There's a lot of new stuff coming out that you could check it out. They have things that are out there. Just got to keep your eyes open. Kind of right now, it's like in the middle of getting everything released, but there are some things that are out. You just got to check them out and find them. Most of them I have not been able to find in the stores. I've had to have them shipped. I found out that most of the places around here do not have items in the store for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just they're not getting them in stock, or it's taking a long time, or they don't bring them to this area. I had to send away for a lot of them, like on Walmart.com. The noodles. I finally found the what was it? The uh, Doritos roulette. Didn't find that in the store, and I had it shipped, so that wasn't too bad. And then yeah, some of the other stuff. It's really tough to find. I look on there. I'll go look online, and it'll say not available at this store, not available at this store doesn't carry it. So sometimes they have them online, sometimes they don't. Same with all the new releases of the sodas and the drinks. Not everybody has them right away, so it's tough to find them. You just got to keep your eyes out and keep looking online, see what's coming out, when it's coming out. Some of them are exclusive to certain items. Like Kroger has only when we don't have a Kroger store, so can't always find them. Sometimes, yeah, they are exclusive and they're tough to track down. So keep your eyes out and just make sure that you know, be on the lookout for all the new stuff. Haven't heard too much lately, so um, yeah. So stay tuned for the rest of the weekend for new reviews and all that. And I will more than likely be back on Monday, and we'll see what's going on then. And I hope you guys have a great weekend and find something good to do, something good to eat, something good to watch. And I will see you guys on Monday. Everybody have a great weekend. I hope everything goes well. So, anyways, stay tuned for all the fun stuff throughout the weekend, guys. I'll see you all later, and I'm gonna get on out of here because it's been a good time. So, all right, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you later. All right, bye, guys.